So here we are. We just received our mugs, right? We've already journalized it, we put it in the ledger, and we also updated our inventory, okay? So let's see what else happened next, okay? Next we have here is our daily sales for the 26th on Wednesday, okay? So here we can copy and paste yet another transaction here. So I believe we have it up here right here, okay? All right. Copy this transaction and we're going to paste it right here for the 26th, okay? So let's see. We had a total here, sales for the 26th. So I'm going to do an equal sum so I don't have to do my whole debit equal my credits, right? Because in this case, I can just do this, right? I should be able to determine my debits equal my credits by summing up my total cash. Okay? So in this case, I sold my regular medium coffee. I sold 257 cups for $511.43. We sold our large regular coffee, 200 of them, for $598 even. Okay. We also end up selling our medium supreme coffee. We sold 260 cups for $647.40. And we also sold our large supreme coffee for 199 cups for $694.51. We sold 11 ceramic coffee mugs for $76.89. And of course, we charge tax for $208.58. Okay? Which should have given you a total of $2736.81. So in this case, my journal matches my scenario here. So I got $2736.81. Okay, is what I collected for today's sales. Okay, so no typos there. So first thing I'm going to do is make that deposit. Okay. So in this case, I have in-store sales for the $2736.81. Okay. And I did it on the 26th, which is my 11th deposit I've done so far. And I deposited in my bank for $2,736.81. Okay. So, now that I deposited that money, let's see what is next. So, general journal. Okay, so let's see what is next. We need to update my ledger. Okay, so we can ensure that our checking account has the money. Okay. Okay, starting with your assets, you received money for your in-store sales. Okay, for 2,736.81. Okay. And that should increase your checking account to $3,642.29. So right now, we're building upon our checking account here by just only collecting our sales. Okay. We need to record our sales, right? Because we sold a bunch of coffee. So in this case, starting with the first one, our medium regular coffee. Okay, I sold 257. Okay, I sold 257 cups. Which gave me a grand total of $511.43. And that resulted in my account balance to be $3,325.29. Okay. We got our large regular coffee. Okay, how many cups did we sell? Wrong one. We sold 200 cups. Okay. Right, which gave me a total of $598 even. Okay. And that increased my account to $4,069.39. Okay. I also, let's see, we sold some medium supreme coffees. Let's see how many we sold. We sold a total of 260 cups. For a total of $647.40. Okay. 647.40, which increased my account by $4,230.51. Okay. All right. Last of the coffee cups, right? We sold a total of 199 cups. Which gave us a total of $694.51. Okay. All right, and then of course we need to go to our ceramic coffee mugs, right? Because we end up selling. Okay, so here's the ceramic coffee mugs. We actually end up selling. I think we sold 11, I believe. Let's see. Yep, we sold 11 cups for $76. Okay, for $76.89. Okay, which should increase your value to $1,035.27. Last but not least, we need to collect our sales tax. for $208.58. $208.58. Okay? And that should give you your account balance to be $1237.69 that you've collected so far for tax. Okay? Next, we have to see how much we used for the in-store sales. So let's see. Regular coffee, we used 42 pounds, and then we used 42 pounds of the Supreme coffee. So a little less than last time. Okay, so 42 and 42 pounds for both. So inventory worksheet. Regular coffee, 26. We used 42 pounds at $1.63107. Okay, so this one right here. Okay, I need to clear this one out. Okay, so here I have 42 pounds at $1.63107. Okay, and that should give me a grand total of $68.50. Okay, and once again, 206 minus 42 gives me 164. And last but not least, 336 minus $68.50 is going to give me $267.50. So once again, it has increased by, what was that, 3,000th of a penny? Okay, 3,000th of a penny. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so I got $68.50 of that I used, and I have left $267.50 for the regular coffee. So Supreme coffee, we also used up 42 pounds. So in this case, at what cost per item? Now in this case, let's take a look at my batches of inventory. I sold my first 3 already. I have 103 left in my 4th batch of inventory, and I just recently purchased my 5th batch of inventory today. Okay, so in this case, right, using the rules of FIFO, I am going to be using this one, okay, which is $1.86 because FIFO, first in, first out, meaning I have 103 that I can use to sell my 42 pounds, or to use 42 pounds. Okay, and of course, I need to figure out what this is going to cost me. And it cost me $72.12. So therefore, right, 103 minus 42 is going to give me 145. Wait, what? 103 minus 42 is 61. Okay, that's what I meant to get. Okay. And then again, 191.58 minus, how much was it? 78.12, right? Should give you a remainder of 113.46. So that's good. So we got a total of 186 pounds left at a grand total cost of $344.71. So in this case, right, that's my ending balance. So in this case, I have $78.12 that I used for my Supreme coffee. And I have a total of $68.50 for my regular coffee. $68.50. Right? And of course, I need to update my ledger because I need to update my inventory. Okay? And we're going to do that by starting off with our cost of goods sold. So in this case, what did I do? For the 26, I used 42 pounds. Okay? And it cost me $68.50. Okay? Which should increase your account balance by $746 even. Wow. Okay? And of course, I have to update my cost of goods sold for my Supreme coffee. Right? I used 42 pounds for a total of $78.12. Okay? And of course, that should have increased your account by $802.54. So, I need to update my inventory. Okay, here it is, my regular coffee. I used 40 pounds, right? And that cost me $68.50. So I should be at a grand total of $267.50. Is that correct? $267.50. Yes. Okay. And I used 42 pounds. Okay, which cost me $78.12. Okay, and that should have dropped you down to 34471. Okay, 34471. Yep, $344.71. Okay, good. So that is it for the 26th of June. Okay. So now we finally are on the 27th of June, Thursday. And let's see what's the first thing we did here. We end up delivering to Super A Market. Okay. So we got invoice number 107. Today is June 27. We have given them terms of 1% 10 net 20. This is the Super A Market. They bought 75 pounds of regular coffee, 55 pounds of Supreme coffee, and 85 coffee mugs. Okay, so it was a reason why we had to buy an extra shipment just in case. Okay, so there you go. Right, those are all the numbers there. Now let's look at their receipt now. We got the subtotal of $890.35. There is an advance payment for $460.18. And of course, we charge the delivery fee of $30. So that means their total amount they owe me is $460.70. That is their total amount due. So how do I do this one? Because I have an advance payment in this one, right? So if you remember way back when, so a couple of days ago, what did we do to this transaction here? Well, in this case, we received an advance payment, right? And in this case, we're going to be redeeming that advance payment, okay? And that advance payment was called, what was it called? It was called unearned revenue. So let's see where it's at so we can, let's see, I think we did it on the should be the 23rd. Right, no, it's accounts receivable. Right, we received a check right here. Received the check, okay? We got unearned revenue, and it was for Super A Market to be applied on the sales order 107, advance payment 50%, and they gave us check number 884 for that 460.18, okay? Because we are going to be redeeming this voucher, right, we're going to take this advanced payment and we're going to apply it to the invoice, okay? So in this case, unearned revenue, which is account number 26,000, is going to be the first thing I'm going to recognize here, okay? There is an unearned revenue, okay? And of course, the standard, you got the purchase of the regular coffee and the Supreme coffee by the pound. Okay, so you're going to get the account receivable. Okay, so account receivable sales for the coffee, right? This person did not purchase any they did not purchase any ceramic coffee mugs, so I'm only going to copy half that journal there. Okay. And then we need the delivery charges. Okay. So in this case, there's no way you're going to be able to squeeze the cost of goods sold here. Okay, so that's going to go on to the very next page. Okay. There's no purpose to add a line in here just because if we do, then when you print these sheets out, it's not going to show up on this page. It's going to show up on the next page, right? So that's going to also mess with your paper layout. So don't add or delete any rows here because they're already pre-formatted to fit on an actual regular size piece of paper. Okay. So there you go. We have that. Now we have to change the title because in this case, we sold to a Super A Market, right? We're going to, for invoice number 107, okay? We have advanced payment applied to invoice, and we also have the terms of 1%, 10, net 20, right? Because they are making large purchases that they have to give us the money sooner than later. Okay. So again, the accounts receivable, the unearned revenue, right, which was recorded in our journal here, that, or our scenario, that we have received an advance payment for $460.18. Okay, and that we have an accounts receivable, right, because this is what we billed them for, $460.17. Okay, we sold to them the regular coffee for $246.75, and we sold them the Supreme coffee for $219.45. And again, we charged them $30 delivery fees. Okay, so in this case, I need to test if my debits and credits match. So there you go. 9, 20, 35. 9. Oh, I am off by a lot. Okay, let's see what happened here. Okay, so 246.75 and 219.45. Oh, we did sell ceramic coffee mugs. Oh, okay. All right. We did sell ceramic coffee mugs, so excuse me. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix this by okay, for $424.15. Okay, plus my $30. There you go. 920.35. It on both sides is correct. So because I added a line in here, I do need to delete a line here, right? Because of what I just said earlier, right? And that's definitely enough space to add a transaction in there. So before I continue on, I am going to draw a line there to prevent anybody from adding any transactions in between. Okay. All right. There you go. So now that I have my journal complete, I need to now go ahead and enter these values into my ledger. Okay. Starting with the first one is redeeming that voucher for the unearned revenue. So this was a liability. Okay, there you go. Unearned revenue, advance payment. Okay. I need to, today's the 27th, right? And in this case, right, I'm going to say applied advanced payment to invoice number 107. Okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to decrease my liability because I've already completed my liability, right? I delivered or Albert delivered the coffee, so then now that service has been completed. So we end up redeeming and taking the payment and applying it towards the invoice. Okay? We also, let's see, have an accounts receivable because they end up owing us money for this purchase. So in this case, we have an invoice number 107. 7, right? 107. Okay. For a total of 460.17. Okay, and that should definitely increase your value by 19.74 and 55 cents that customers owe you. Okay. We also have to update our sales because we sold some coffee. Okay. So in this case, on the 27, we end up selling how much coffee? We end up selling 75 pounds of the regular coffee. Okay, for a total of 400 or 246 and 75 cents. Okay, and of course that's going to increase my account by $855.40. Okay. We also have sold some Supreme coffee, right? We end up selling 55 pounds, which cost us $219.45. Okay. And that increased my checking account by $857.85. Okay. And we also end up selling our coffee mugs. How many coffee mugs did we sold? We sold a total of 85 coffee mugs. Okay. So we sold a total of 85 coffee mugs at a grand total of $424.15. Okay. Which should have given you a grand total of $1,459.42. Okay. And of course, last but not least, we need to update the delivery income because we charge them a delivery charge for invoice number 107. So therefore, right, we now have a grand total of $210. Okay, so that was just recording the sales. I need to update my subsidiary ledger because Super A Market owes me more money. Okay, so I have to go to the subsidiary ledger next. Okay, go into customers first. Okay. We have Super A Market, which is right here, right? Here's the advance payment. Today is the 27th, okay? We, you could say we delivered, okay, we delivered the order. We delivered order and applied advance payment. Okay. So again, what was this? This was invoice number 107. General Journal 16 is when it happened. We gave them terms of a 1% 10 net 20. So that means they have till July 7 to pay to get to receive the discount, or else they are going to have to owe me the rest of the money by July 17. Now in this case, right, this is, if you guys remember this one, right? We said that this is where you apply your advance payment. So let's go ahead and take a look at that bill real quick, okay? In this case, right, my bill was a total of $890.35. But because I also charged them a total of $30, my grand total was the 920.35, right? That's what I need to put here first. And because on my invoice, I also said that there was an advance payment. So that's exactly what we're going to do here, right? So it was $890.35 plus $30 delivery gave you a total of $920.35. However, there was an advance payment of $460.18, right? If you did your formula correctly, it should say you owe $460.17, or in this case, Super A owes me that. And that's correct, because in this case, right, that's exactly what my invoice shows me, is that Super A Market owes a total of $460.17, right? And that means in grand total, Super A owes me $958.97, okay? So that way it doesn't affect the previous one, the previous invoice, and second of all, it doesn't affect, it gives us the correct amount for the second invoice. Okay. Now, because who was responsible for submitting and delivering the order was Mr. Albert Allen. So I need to go to my sales orders list because I have to verify that we delivered the coffee and everything for Super A Market. So in this case, when did we deliver to Super A Market? We delivered on the 27th, and it was invoice number 107. Okay. So because we did that, that was $920.35. So that means Mr. Albert, we get to calculate his commissions that he has earned for Super A Market, which was a total of $920.35, right? Because in this case, we're not looking at the down payment as being a part that as being part of that's being discounted, right? Because in this case, that's not the amount that we sold. They just made an advance payment and they paid half of it ahead of time. So in this case, at the end of the day, we're looking at the overall sales that we completed, which was a total of $920.35, right? That's the total sales. And of course, Super A Market already paid half of it already. So that means they owe me the remaining amount, but I sold in grand total $920.35. So to calculate 40% of that is an additional $368.14. So that means I now owe Albert $551.91 as of today for his second check. Okay. All right. So, of course, with that, now we need to update the inventory because that is what happened, right? We know exactly how many items we sold. Okay. We sold the Super A Market invoice number 107. Okay. So in this case, let's see. We sold 75 pounds of regular coffee and 55 pounds of the Supreme coffee. Okay. So that means I got to go into my inventory worksheet and I need to solve for that. So regular coffee. Okay. We sold 75 pounds. Okay. Right now, it is currently at $1.69 $63,110. Okay, and because we sold 75 pounds of it, right, it gave me a grand total of $122.33. So right here, we sold 75 pounds. So that left me with 89 pounds remaining. Okay. And I also sold a total of $122.33. So that means I should have $145.17 remaining. And it increased by 2/20,000th of a penny. Okay. So I have 89 pounds left. Okay. And I sold a total of $122.33 worth of regular coffee. Okay. For Supreme Coffee, let's see, we sold a total of 55 pounds. So let's take a look at my inventory. Here you go. I have just plenty enough to sell those 55 pounds of my Supreme Coffee, right? I have 61 pounds in this one pile for $1.86. Okay, so 55 pounds at $1.86 is going to get me a grand total of $102.30. So let's go ahead and update my inventory. Okay. I no longer have 61 pounds. I sold 55 of them. So I should have 6 pounds remaining, giving me a total of 11 and 16 cents. So in this case, what was this? 113.46 minus 102.30 should give you 11.16. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so therefore, I should have an ending balance of $242.41. Okay. So I sold a total of $102.30 worth of Supreme Coffee. $102.30. And let's see what I sold my regular coffee for. I sold my regular coffee for $122.33. Okay, 122.33. Okay, so let's go ahead and update my ledgers so then I can match my inventory worksheet. Okay. Starting with the cost of goods sold. Okay, we sold 75 pounds. Okay, General Journal 17 because we're on the new page here. For a total of $122.33. And that increased my account to $868.33. Okay. And I also need to report that I sold 55 pounds. Okay. For $102.30. Okay. And that should increase my cost of goods sold account for Supreme Coffee to be $904.84. And of course, I need to update my inventory. Okay. So here I am, my inventory right here for regular coffee. I sold 75 pounds for $122.33. And that should give me $145.17. And does that match my inventory worksheet? $145.17 does indeed. Okay. And then now I need to update this, right? We sold 55 pounds of Supreme Coffee, which cost me $102.30. So that should give you a total of 24241, right? Which looks very familiar. Okay. And is that what matches in my inventory worksheet? Yes, it does. 24241. Okay. And that is it, because we updated the ledger. We updated the subsidiary ledger, right? We gave Albert his earnings. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop here for today. Okay. All right. Any questions so far in regards to the coffee cafe?